Alright everyone, I'm going to show you today how to do two examples of direct variation problems. We're going to start with the I do number 1. It says the value of y is directly proportional to the value of x. When x equals 3/4, y is equal to 56 1/4. What is the value of y when x is equal to 1/2? So here are key words to note are the words directly proportional. Or sometimes it'll also say varies directly. When you see those words, you should know that you need to go into your reference chart and go into direct variation, and you'll see the strategy that you use. Some of you in other classes might know this from a box. It's the same strategy. So whichever one you have here, they're both direct variation strategies. Okay, so I do notice here that I have a lot of fractions. The first thing I want to do when I see a lot of fractions is to convert those fractions into decimals. So here I know that 3/4 is equal to 0.75. 56 1/4 is equal to 56.25. And 1/2 is equal to 0.5. Now, if you don't know these fractions off the top of your head, that's perfectly fine. You can use Desmos to find your decimals. Okay, here in this problem, we are comparing x and y. Sometimes you'll have words, sometimes you'll just have x and y. So it says here x is 0.75 when y is 56.25. So these two numbers are together in the question. They will be together in our fraction, in our proportion. And so then we have this lonely 1/2, which is x, 0.5. And we're looking for y, here our number. Okay, so our next step here would be to multiply the two numbers that are diagonal from each other. So we're going to do 56.25 times 0.5. We will do this in Desmos. Okay, so 56.25 times 0.5. We see our answer here is 28.125. I'll go back. 28.125. And now I'm going to take my result and divide it by my lonely number over here. So 28.125 divided by 0.75. We're going to go back into Desmos. Take that number divided by 0.75. And we get an answer of 37.5. So 37.5 would be my answer here. Okay, moving on to the I do number 2. Here we have the cost for electricity varies directly. There's our key word there, varies directly. So we know what strategy to use with the amount of kilowatt hours of electricity used. The cost for using 1,079 kilowatt hours of electricity was $129.40. What was the cost for using 908 kilowatt hours of electricity? So we're comparing hours and dollars here. So this example I'm going to show you using the strategy that Miss Cruz and Mr. Innocent use, meaning our one table. Again, the strategy is the same, except now we'll have a box. So our words that we are comparing here are hours and dollars, or hours and cost. Our original numbers are going to be 1,079 hours and $129.48. My new number here is 908 kilowatt hours. It's going to go here. I'm going to continue with the same strategy. I'm going to multiply these two numbers here and then divide by 1,079. Okay, so let's do it. That's going to be 129.48 times 908, and my resulting number will then be divided by, divided by 1,079, which will give me an answer of $108.96.